We're going to turn our attention now to the foreign exchange market. The euro is falling against the dollar right now, but we also want to look at the dollar versus some other major pairs, also emerging market currencies as well. So we bring in Daniel Tenengauzer. He is the head of emerging market currency and rate strategy at Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Dan, thanks so much for coming in. Nice to see you next to us here in the newsroom. So we've spoken before about what's really driving the dollar trade, and you say right now it's all about the treasury market, right?
That's correct. That's correct. We think really is the story of interest rate differentials. So if treasuries continue to sell off, yields going higher, that should give the dollar a boost.
Were you surprised at all by the reaction or lack of a reaction in the dollar after we heard about, or it was leaked, President Obama's $50 billion infrastructure plan?
Yeah, first of all, it's a relatively small number. Second, it takes a while between the moment you approve, if you approve at all, those measures until they hit the economy. So that's why the market is quite
It's almost a bland reaction.
That's right. That's right. Again, the size is very small. Infrastructure takes a long time until it hits the economy.
And then, as some people could say, maybe it literally is a day late and a dollar short. But if we look at the dollar and the euro and just compare and contrast, I mean, which is the lesser of two evils right now? I mean, we see this kind of renewed concern with the euro. It's weighing, at least on the common currency this morning, concern about just how much exposure the European banks have to debt in the region. Where does the trade go? I know earlier you were calling for 115, 110.
Yeah, we have adjusted that number a little bit higher. We're looking for 120 over the next 3 months. There are two things that we're really watching out for. The first one is news coming out from the sovereign debt crisis. So again, Ireland yesterday was very important. Watching out for downgrades clearly is something that could weigh on the euro downwards. The second point is data surprises in the US, which are really behind us. ISM and the payrolls are really the big stories for the US that happened last week.
Do you think any move in the yen this morning that we're seeing, just a slight uptick on the Bank of Japan's decision, but chances of intervention this year are what on a scale of 1 to 10?
We would say that there probably are somewhere around 10 to 20%. And again, the issue here is whether the yen goes down towards the levels that we've seen in the past, the highest yen stories, which is below 80.
All right, now we can't let you go without asking you for your favorite EMS emerging markets pick. Do you still like the peso?
We still like the Mexican peso. We think that the geopolitical story is actually a very important story for Mexico, and the developments over the past couple of weeks are very positive.
All right, Daniel, thanks so much for stopping in. Daniel Tenengauzer joining us there from Bank of America Merrill Lynch.